What's good, guys? We're back another week, and I'm talking about some more fits. This week, still a little heavy on the shoes. The fashion industry, they're more so doing like runways and stuff like now. So there's not a lot of drops that I thought personally were all that interesting. Yeah, Rick Owens and some of the major big designers had some fashion show runways and stuff like that. We're not going to go through all those pictures because there's literally hundreds of runway and fashion show pictures, and it's just insane. We'll wait till it drop. But this week we got some interesting collabs as far as designer brands. We got Takashi Murakami and a Louis Vuitton collab, which I thought was pretty interesting, yet kind of simple. But we'll get into it. We got some Jordan 4s, but with a little spin on them. And then we got Vans debuting a new silhouette, which I thought was interesting, but I see where they're going with it. And then we got Crocs going at it with another set of collabs, this time with Bape. And yeah, those are for sure going to be the scammer drip Crocs for sure. And then we got Buttergoods dropping off their first quarter collection. So let's get right into everything we're going to talk about. So first, we got the Bape Crocs, and this right here just already gives me scammer fit, straight up. This, like, I know for a fact, Babytron has all three pairs of these already. Like, it's just, I don't even get why Crocs and like all these brands be doing these collabs. Like even when Crocs did like the Mischief collab and stuff, I was confused. And like even here, I'm slightly confused, but like I get it. Like the whole Croc community and like the pins and stuff on your Crocs, I get it. You could throw a whole bunch of crazy Bape logos and Bape designs for the little pins and whatnot. But as far as like creativity and all that, I really give this like a 5 out of 10 because it's just like we just slapping the Bape print on some Crocs and giving them some pins. So it's just like, I don't know. It's pretty plain to me, but I get it. This is cool for like your kids or something like that. You know, if you got young kids and they still trying to be fly, this is perfect for them. But as far as like a grown man, at least for me, this ain't for me. But I definitely could see certain rappers, especially Babytron, rocking these. These are for sure for him. He definitely has all three pair. And let's just get into the information on the drop. So the release date for this drop will be March 8th via Bape, and then March 12th via Crocs. No prices out yet, but let's just say for this pair of Crocs, you're probably gonna pay close to the $200 mark. I'm like, at the end of the day, these are considered now designer Crocs. So you throw the Bape on there, and you gonna up the price. What regular Crocs are probably going for like what, like 60, 50 bucks, something like that. You throw Bape camo on there, and now this is a $200 shoe for real, or slip on, whatever you want to call this thing. So yeah, I don't. I think it's interesting. I do think it's interesting. This is cool for the kids and stuff like that. But as far as like trying to make an impact on like fashion or sneakers or anything, I think this is a money grab for both brands. I think probably both brands got some people that know each other, and they was just like, hey, let's just cross over and just take money from the fans, cause what else can Bape and Crocs do at this point other than like collab with other brands and things like that? I don't know. It's pretty plain to me for real. Like it's plain. It's cool though. Like they some cool, walk around the house, maybe go outside, grab some groceries. But I ain't rocking these with like a fit. I see a lot of people rocking Crocs these days with like jeans and shit like that as a whole fit, and I'm like, all right, bro, more power to you. But as far as I'm concerned, this is pretty lazy, yet kind of interesting. So it like catches your eye, but then once you like really try and put it together, it's just laziness. That's all it is. So we gonna get on to the next one. And the next shoe we got is the Nigel Sylvester X Jordan 4 Brick by Brick. That is what the shoe is called. Interesting. This is a great shoe if you're a part of a certain gang that wears a certain color, you know, this is the this is the greatest shoe for you, you know. These, as a matter of fact, let's get into the price. These are coming in at a 225 retail, and they're gonna drop March 14th. But honestly, other than this being an all red 4 and like having the extra swoosh, what are we doing, Nike? And like Nigel, what are we doing? Like, I get it. Okay, so look, it's crazy because we gonna put all the effort into the shit that goes inside the shoe. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's crazy because we clearly got some design or something going on up in here. But it's like we just was like, fuck. We was just okay with just making this a whole red shoe. I mean, if it's Nigel Sylvester's favorite color, and like this was his vision. He was like, if I ever had a Jordan collab, I will go ahead and do a all red shoe and just throw Bike Air on the back, you know, because this is where this is the money, this is what you're paying for right here, the Bike Air on the back. Because you know when they started doing the SB Air on the back of the 4s, those a few like years ago and shit like that, they start putting the SBs on the back. Now you got Bike Air because you know Nigel Sylvester, he's in BMX and stuff like that. So it's just like I get it, I totally get it, I totally get it. And it's a beautiful looking shoe. Don't get me wrong. Like look at the material. Like I get it. I love the material and stuff like that. But I feel like as far as color, we could have did more. We really could have did more with this. Honestly. Like I totally get it. I totally get it. This is for, you know, okay. And then we got the Jordan. Oh, Jordan Biking Company 2017. So Jordan actually like be into BMX and shit. And as far as they're concerned, it's been happening since 2017, or maybe that was the first time Nigel Sylvester got a collab with them. Yeah, and okay, the box is a brick. That's cool, but like nothing about that shoe told me it was a brick or like the name had anything to do with it other than this box. So like maybe we could have went with a brown for this shoe. You know what I'm talking about? If we're doing brick, like maybe we could have did a red and a brown mix. We could have did something like that. But like to put all the effort into the shit that goes inside the shoe and then throw a lousy small little check on the side to make it different, I get it. But then at the end of the day, it's just laziness. This is just lazy. Like I don't even really know how to put it. It's just lazy. I'm not gonna go spend 225 on this 4. This is literally a red 4. This is a fire red Jordan 4 to me. This is what a fire red Jordan 4 look like. I know there's already like fire red colorways and all that stuff, but as far as just names matching shoes brick by brick, I didn't feel anything about a brick in these last. I felt nothing. I felt nothing. So realistically, just off the Bike Air alone, just because you got this special, you know, because this is literally special right here. The Bike Air, that's special. So since you got that, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And I only really gave it a 7 because of the Bike Air, and then it got the little swoop, and it's got good material on the shoe. Like, the shoe doesn't look poorly made. It looks like the shoe will hold up. But if niggas is biking in these ain't holding up for real. Like, these are getting scuffed first day. They're getting ripped. All types of shit. Like, you got all this all these seams exposed. Like, it don't take nothing for a bike pedal to grab on to a couple of these little inseams and just rip all this shit out. But, you know, that's just me. So, realistically, Jordan slash Nike slash Nigel, we're kind of being lazy there. Okay, now, these were interesting to me. Vans has debuted a new silhouette, and this is the Vans Super Low Pro. Now, this is based off of a shoe that they dropped in 1984, I think, or in the 80s basically. And this is kind of paying homage to that. And when I instantly saw this shoe and I read that it was a 80s, like, you know, tribute, I understood it. I know what shoes look like back in the 80s, and they have like this low type bottom. If you look at like even like Cortez's and like just older shoes back then, they have like just this small tiny bottom and it's all shoe. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the design because I feel like this, you're better off skating and biking in these than you are in the Nigel Sylvesters, realistically. So yeah, clean shoe here. It's definitely giving Vans like all the way, and it's giving me it's I can feel the nostalgic 80s vibe from this shoe, and I'm not even trying to shit on Jordan or anything like that. It's just this shoe, what it's like, what the description of the shoe was, is telling, this is, it's giving, and I can feel it through the shoe. We even got a classic black colorway. I'm rocking with it. This more looking more so like a female shoe, but I'm not even saying it's more so for females. I'm just saying this specific colorway. I don't know why, but that specific colorway is just giving me like it's a female shoe. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I feel like you could skate in these. I feel like these you could definitely skate in these. Oh, these red pair, the red with the gum bottom. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it. I like this red pair of shoes than I do the last red pair. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I feel like I could style these more and way better than them Jordan 4s. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Not even gonna hold y'all. Yeah, see. Vans is doing their thing. Vans is doing their thing. Oh, and let me give you the information. So these are available right now. You can go get a pair right now, and they are coming in at a whopping $85. Good job, Vans. Good job, Vans. Ooh, ooh, Miami. I'm only saying that because Miami Hurricanes. This is their school colors, but this is kind of tight. I'm fucking with the green. I'm fucking with the green. If y'all know, I'm an Eagles fan, so anything that's green and done right, it catches my eye, and I fuck with it because orange and brown and green, all three of those colors go together. This right here, they should have marketed this model off of this colorway because I fuck with this. I fuck with this colorway. Okay, so yeah, for Vans and their nostalgic vibes from the 80s, I feel it and I totally understand it. So Vans, you can go ahead and realistically, because Vans really don't be missing, and even when they collab with stuff, they don't miss. So Vans, we give you about that's an 8 out of 10 on those. That's an 8 out of 10 on those. I feel like we could have did some more colorways maybe, or I don't know, but I give it an 8 out of 10 for a new model. I give it an 8 out of 10. So now we're gonna move on to the clothing, and now this is the Butter Goods Q1 collection that I was talking to you guys about earlier. This is available literally right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's available right now on their website, and the price range for any of these pieces are around $20 to about $187 to $200. So you're really not getting that in it. You're not paying that much for certain pieces, but then certain pieces you are. So it's a range. You do what you will with that information. So starting off, got a good little what is that, like is it a flannel all the way down? I can't really tell because his arm's kind of cut off right here, but it's looking like it's not. So it's a good button up, good butter button up to start us out. Okay, so these are their jeans, clearly some good butter jeans. Looking like we got some cargo flavors going on. Does he have on AIs? Oh, he wildin'. If he has on the AIs in white and green, those look like the AIs, like the AI3s or something. Y'all know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. The AI shoe that damn near like didn't look like it had no laces. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It looked like he got those on in green and white. But okay. So good little cargo, little denim cargo. Ooh, that denim cargo probably goes with this denim cargo jacket. Or it's not a cargo, but it's denim. Good little butter graphic tee. Interesting Butter Goods hat. I'm not really a hat guy, but some hats are cool. I just feel like I don't have the right head shape to wear a hat sometimes. And I just started wearing like braids and shit, so like I hate putting hats on my braids. It just fucks my hair up for real. But like when I wasn't wearing braids, I'd throw a hat on, no problem. But even then I kinda just really wasn't, I'm not really a hat person for real. Like realistically, but who knows, maybe I'll start adding some hats into my repertoire. Yep, and then we got some good little butter dad hats. Okay, on the statue at that. Acting like I ain't see that before, like it wasn't in the thumbnail. But yeah. Okay, good butter, ooh, that's a jacket, hold on. Okay, so this is a whole jacket. My man needs some chapstick. But either that, he's just very bruised, one of the two. But yeah, good green jacket. You know, anything with green, I'm gonna catch. I wonder if this is. See, now this is where they get me. Is this together? Is it seamed? Is this sewed in? I need this to open. This is why I wish I had like a live, like photo shoot type shit that I could show y'all where like it's live pictures or something. I don't know, because I want to know if this is stitched in. I feel like it's not, but you know, some jackets and some clothing brands literally be stitching jackets into. Oh, speaking of that, I didn't even go off my fit. So my fit, this is from Gold Plus Vintage on Instagram, and this is one of their like first hoodies that they dropped like last year, or not one of their first, but like one of their first drops of last year. So this is a 2024, but this is a three. This is basically a three-headed hoodie. Look, I could rock the green hoodie. Hold on, I could rock the green and still have the two down. I could rock the purple, it's like bluish, and still have the gray down, and I could pop the gray up like that. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, a little treyway action on the hoodie. Yes, but it is seamed in. So that did. I mean, but obviously it's one hoodie. It's not gonna be literally three. But it's the illusion that I got on three hoodies, and this shit is hard. So shout out to the Go Plus Vintage. Follow them on Instagram. Actually, let's give their Instagram a shout out. Yeah, their Instagram is Go Plus Vintage. The Gang Gallery. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if y'all can really see it, but yeah, shout out to them. That's where I got this from. It's sold out, so y'all can't get this. I wouldn't be shouting them out if y'all can still get it, because I don't want everybody jacking me. Especially on this jacket, at least. I wanted to gatekeep this jacket, but y'all can see it because I got the rocket on. I got a rocket for the show, man. But yeah, oh, so good butter. What are we talking? Are those denim? If we're talking about a good denim, I like me a good denim. Good butter socks with the butters. It just makes sense. You gotta rock butter socks with the butters. It only makes sense. Okay, so that's his fit. I figured that I seen that jacket. Okay, cool. Good rainy day. Good rainy day jacket right here. This is looking like it's waterproof. I don't know why, but it's just looking like that material that's waterproof. Good butter jacket. Butter graphic tee in there. Okay. Ooh, some more butter pants. More butter pants looking like a gray washed denim. I'm fucking with the gray washed. I like washed denim. This is basically like a washed gray too as well. But yeah, I'm fucking with the gray washed denim. We got some roaches on the shirt? What the fuck is that? I don't know. Nature study. Butter equipment. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So we're studying bugs or whatever we're talking about. I don't know. When it comes to graphic tees, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of brands like either hit or miss. Like brands like Hellstar and like who else has like crazy graphic tees that everybody be wearing? Only Hellstar came up to my mind because like that's the most like recent one everyone's like either been copying or basically just like only wearing. Like it's crazy how Hellstar has. We're not here to talk about Hellstar, but it's crazy how they've gone to where they've gone in the past literally 2 to 3 years. It's so wild. But yeah, graphic tees, interesting. Okay, so we got a like a butter. That's a butter goods. I don't know if that's a collab with maybe a brand that makes the bag itself, but it looks like this is just a straight butter goods little over the shoulder bag. Good little stash bag. That ain't bad. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so stash bag. Interesting. I wonder if it's smell proof. If it's smell proof, might have to get me one of them. If it's a smell proof bag, that's a good little on the go to carry the za. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, butters on the butt. Butter on the butt. I'm fucking with it. Butter on the butt with the brown. Butter on the brown. I love it. I don't know why bro got a cane, but hope he's doing well. But yeah, the butter brown cargo, not cargo, but like a denim. It's definitely denim. I only said cargo because I'm just been saying that, but I'm pretty sure this is just straight denim jorts. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Denim jorts, brown at that. Chef's kiss. That was good. This good simple design right here. Ooh, with the butter belt. Well, I guess you gotta finish it off with the butter belt. That's how you style right there. Shit, with the brown with the brown and the camouflage, that's not bad. They style this real damn good. Okay. Ooh, got some butter sweats. Now, please tell me that these sweats are open-legged wide leg, no cuff, no scrunchy leg, no none of that. I like to call it scrunchy leg because that's what it looks like. It looks like literally there's a scrunchy at the bottom of your damn ankles. But yeah, okay, good washed gray again. See, washed type look. I feel like that's gonna be here to stay for quite a while. Not a lot of people were doing like jagged and like ripped up denim and stuff, but like washed denim, making it look like basically it's fucking used. Not a lot of people was doing that years ago, but now that's the wave, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Okay, good butter, little half, little, not a full zip up, but you got no hoodie, so it's about a I forgot what they're called, quarter zip or something like that. I forgot exactly what that type of jacket's called. But it's cool. The I like how it's butt and then on the side. So when you open it, it's just like you got butt on one side. So interesting jacket there. Who knows where the time goes? Oh, I fuck with this. Cause I really be thinking the same thing on my ADHD. Literally hours could go by and I'll just be stuck on something or whatever the fuck, or bouncing around from different things, and I'd be like, damn, where the fuck's the time? I would love this shirt. Who knows where the time goes? This is the perfect shirt for me. I'm fucking with that. That's a good graphic tee right there. That's a good graphic tee. It's got a saying. It's got a good picture. This is a good graphic tee. Now that other one with the roaches on it, I don't know what the fuck we do in there. But this right here, this is solid. Good butter hoodie. I think this is the same hoodie that the dude was wearing under that jacket. Oh no, it wasn't, because that was a t-shirt. So that was different. But so that same logo, same Buttergoods logo on the side. Ooh. They stepped with this jacket. I don't even need to see the whole thing. I know for a fact this goes all the way down because it's all up in the collar. This is a clean ass jacket, bruh. This is hard. Yes. But then it fucks, I don't know, because then, I mean, you gotta style it with the right pants. You can't throw some blue denim pants with that, but still. There's the blue denim jacket with the, I don't really know what you'd call this design. It kind of gives me like the Samoan, like, or like Hawaiian. I don't want to be like, incorrect or whatever, but I'm talking about like the tribal tattoos, like The Rock, like how The Rock has the tribal tattoo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is giving me that type of style slash design, but either way, I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's still giving me those vibes. I fuck with this jacket as a whole. This jacket's cool. Good Buttergoods flannel here. Okay, good workday flannel. Colors aren't too obnoxious. Got that hint of blue that kind of just pops out, and then you got, it's looking like it's like a washed brown. I don't know why I keep saying washed, but it looks like or a tan maybe, I guess you call it. But I don't know. Good flannel there. And that was it for that collection. Realistically for Buttergoods, I'm not too familiar with Buttergoods, but I have like been keeping up with them throughout the years. There's a lot of brands that I literally like just follow, and I haven't even bought shit from them, and I just follow them. I'll be like, okay, like I fuck with their shit, and then one day I'll end up buying shit from them. Buttergoods probably got me with that blue denim. To be honest, I might go see how much that is for real. And now we got the Takashi Murakami and Louis Vuitton collabs, and this caught my eye because who isn't Louis Vuitton gonna fucking collab with when it comes to their bags or anything of that nature? Like, they're just gonna do what they want to do type shit, So let's just get right into it. Obviously, you see Zendaya. She's the forefront of this campaign. I don't know if she's all over these pictures, but I'm pretty sure she's in the first couple. So shout out Zendaya getting her modeling bag. I'm more so interested in this bag realistically because the design on the bag is hard. I like it. I like I like his art, and I understand his art, and I like that his art is literally specific to him. Like, you can't put that flower or that little happy face on anything without people literally thinking that's Takashi. And if you don't know, you should know type shit, So I'm jacking this. I'm jacking this. We're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna see how we feel about it. Okay, so we got the classic Louis bag. It's looking like it's got, okay, so we got like a the Takashi Murakami flower as like a like something that hangs off the bag, like a little ornament or some shit, so we'll call it. And then it's looking like a Louis scarf, like yeah, with Takashi print wrapped around the bag. That is really, 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 really interesting to me because we're putting a scarf on the bag. Okay, I don't get extra stuff like that. I would have got the flower, but like the scarf or whatever that's supposed to be, I think that's a little much. But yeah. Okay, now we're getting into the clothes. This top is hard. This top is tough. This top's tough, bruh. Females, ladies, all women, calling all women. This is great. Sorry for calling y'all females. I know some of y'all get really offended by that, so I am sorry. I will just backtrack that right now. Calling all women. We need to get in this Takashi bag. Come on, ladies or fellas. Buy this for your girl. Oh yeah, buy this for your girl, fellas. Come on, the shoes are cold. The shoes are cold. I'm trying to like look at them sideways because I gotta adjust with the picture. I'm fucking with it. Now, if your girl is like, if she's huge up here in the breasticus area, I don't know if this top is gonna work for her. Them things might be falling out that motherfucker, but the top is hard. The shoes is hard. This is the perfect. Louis knew what they was doing. They said they was like, all right, we got Pharrell for the men's. We need to go ahead and get this women's shit popping. And they called Takashi, and you throw that Takashi flower on that shit, and it goes hard. Especially with this whole cherry blossom vibe that they're going with. I'm messing with it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it's like that. It got that charm on it. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna be the little signature charm with the Takashi flowers all over the bag. Yeah, see, like you couldn't even go nowhere with this bag without even anybody knowing, like, oh, that's Louis and something else. Like, or if they don't know, they gonna think it's a fake Louis. But at that point, don't even be. You're not even gonna be around those type of people. Hopefully, if you got this bag. Oh yeah. Louis did their thing. And this is just simple. This is literally just a Louis bag with the charm on it. There ain't shit else on here. For real, for real. There ain't shit else on here. And you got the like the little keychain or whatever going around the bag. But if you take this charm off and that's a plain ass Louis bag. See, Louis will try and get you, bruh. I need to see the other side of this bag. Cause that better not be that plain. That's kind of wild. Okay. Okay. So I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing here. They dropped a couple pieces of clothing to go with the bags. I get it. So the bags are first, clothing is secondary. Clearly in this collection, the clothing came secondary. Okay, now I think we're just getting, yeah, it's just straight. This was an emphasis on the bags for sure. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I get it. I don't expect Takashi to come in here and do a full women's collection like that. He's not a designer that I would think is going to go in there and design a whole collection head to toe. I mean, he can. He's done it before. But it's just like for Louis Vuitton, I don't think that's what they wanted him for. I think Dave was like, okay, you can have a couple pieces to bring more attention to the bags, but at the end of the day, we try and sell these fucking bags. Because I guarantee you, Louis don't want these bags or any of these bags sitting on the shelves when they drop. Speaking of drop, these are pre-launched. So when we're talking about designer brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, and all those big brands, they do pre-launches. So the pre-launch online is on March 14th. And then it will be available worldwide across all retailers that Louis Vuitton deals with on March 21st, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Ooh, now this bag is if this is a set, this is hard. This is a good travel set. Yeah, especially like if you go on like a little overnight or whatever, fellas. If you see a girl with this bag and they got this set, she messing with a ball player. She messing with a ball player or something, man. Cause I could tell you right now, this is a set. This ain't you ain't buying this little bag separate. You gotta buy all this together, and I don't even want to know how much this set costs. So I can already tell you right now. Yeah, this the perfect. I just went to like my sugar daddy or NBA players house for the weekend or whatever, and he tricked on me, and he got me the new Louis Takashi Murakami collab, so I could put all my overnight stuff in it, and then still have a purse to go out in if we decide to go out. That's I don't know, bruh. But I'm fucking with the bags though. These bags are hard. This bag is hard as fuck. This really the Louis duffel. This really the Louis duffel slash. I'm gonna throw some Takashi on it. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Cherry blossom. I get it. Ooh, the crate, not the mini crate. The mini crate going hard, and it's the same design, but like I'm pretty sure, like you just there's just things that are added, but it's overall good drop because I understand what they're going for. Most people probably be like, "Oh, this is a terrible clothing drop." This ain't a clothing drop. This is for the bags. It's just there was clothing pieces to emphasize the bags. That's all it was. Okay, and then we got just so now okay. So they kept one simple, and they just threw the fat Louis on. I'm pretty sure this is an actual Louis bag, but like Takashi did his own thing to it. So it's like that cherry blossom red color. It looks like it's got some type of charm or some shit right here. It's probably it's probably the happy face, the flower, and some other shit because there's definitely charms right here, and there's a charm here because this thing don't even go all the way around. And then probably same with this. Nah, it's probably like a lock or something weird. But I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. That was tough. Good overall collection. Oh, and that was it. Okay, yeah. So good overall collection right there by Louis Vuitton and Takashi. The Bape, Crocs, and I don't know how I feel about the Bape Crocs. Those are good for your kids. Me personally, I wouldn't rock them. I mean, I would like to take out the trash or some shit like them. Is like I'm not wearing Crocs for a fit. That's just me. I can't. I don't see how y'all do it. I get it. Y'all can keep that over there. But I'm good on the Crocs. Butter Goods, good overall not collab. Good overall drop for their first drop of the year. We're gonna keep an eye out on Butter Goods and see how they're coming for the rest of the year. Low key, at the end of the year, depending on how many Talking About It Fit episodes we do and things like that, and if I start rerunning the same clothing brands, I'm gonna do like an end of the year like comparison to where like I'll compare Butter Goods' first drop of the year to like their last drop type shit, or something like that. But that'll be later on down the road. But Vans debuting a new silhouette. I totally get it and I totally understand it. When you read or not read, well, if you see what the shoe is, and if you ask a retailer or whatever the fuck, it's pretty plain and simple. It's a 80s style shoe. They're paying homage to it. You can go skate in it. Now we're talking about Nigel Sylvester and the all red Jordan 4. It's the all red 4 with Bike Air on the back. I ain't really got much for you right there. For real. Like that, Jordan and Nike, they don't like. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't cease to amaze me when it comes to their collabs anymore because half these fucking collabs be lazy, and that's a prime example of one of them. Y'all could judge and say I don't see what it is, but like what I see is a red Jordan 4 that says Bike Air on the back, and the shoe is called Brick by Brick. Take the shoe out that brick box. What about this shoe is telling me that it was built brick by brick? Shout out Franklin Saint. Like, you know what I'm talking about? So hopefully next week we got some better stuff coming, but not everything's gonna be good. This is talking about a fit, and we're gonna talk about stuff whether I like it or not. So yeah, I may not have liked these Jordan 4s, but like we still gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna give my honest opinion, and y'all might not even care about my opinion, but I do. And some other people do clearly, because I would get 0 views if no one cared about my opinion. But hey, hopefully this takes off. But I think we're at a good start. We got to remember it's the beginning of the year, so a lot of these clothing brand and shoe brand companies are kind of just figuring out where they kind of want to go for this year. We are kind of almost a quarter of the way through the year, so realistically, around summer and springtime, things should be heating up as far as the fashion industry. But shoes per se, we're probably gonna have shoes and all that stuff every week. So realistically, if there might be some weeks where we literally just talk about shoes and a couple clothing brands, there's really no minimum to how many shoes or clothing brands I'll talk about. Usually I max out at about 3 and 3, but if I could mix and match, do 4 clothing brands, 2 shoes, 5 and 1, whatever. It's just whatever I feel like talking about. So that was Talking About It Fit, episode 3. Thank y'all for tuning in. Next week we back at it, episode 4. And if you haven't tuned into any of my other videos, because I do a lot more other shit, check out my page. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week. Let's get it.